Welcome to this series of presentations featuring important information on high-impact family engagement, as well as fostering strong partnerships in community engagement. This series supports the Indiana Department of Education's mission of working together for student success. Your commitment to the success of students, families, and community organizations is valued and deeply appreciated. This presentation, Enrollment Outreach, was developed by the Indiana Department of Education in collaboration with Social Legends to encourage Indiana's charter schools as they develop stronger partnerships with families of their students. Charter schools have a strong interest in reaching out to families in order to recruit students for their schools. In fact, in an environment dominated by school choice, all schools would benefit from a more intentional, proactive approach to family outreach and student recruitment. The Indiana Department of Education has made available excellent resources that charters can use to reach out to families on digital, electronic, and print media. Websites, blogs, and social media, along with printed materials, provided information that families will use to consider their decisions about enrolling students. The IDOE, in cooperation with skilled professionals in marketing schools, offers guidance to educators in developing campaigns for their schools using a variety of media support. Marketers emphasize the importance of putting a school's mission at the center of all communication. Schools that have adopted a welcoming culture for families and students should emphasize that culture is a primary theme in their enrollment campaign materials. A school's brand is central to marketing, and that brand is less about graphic design than it is about an organization's identity and culture. A school that is truly welcoming will feature a brand that puts families and students first in graphic images, in language, and in the information the school provides. Research emphasizes the importance of word of mouth in influencing how families make enrollment decisions. That is, families seek the perspective of people in their social networks, like other families, neighbors, and relatives, in making these decisions. Charter schools can consider enlisting current families as brand ambassadors, training them to message about the school's advantages and deploying them as frontline influencers of enrollment. In addition to seeking schools that will help students succeed, other factors in enrollment decision include geography and safety. Given transportation challenges for many families, they seek school locations that are convenient in their daily lives. The idea of a neighborhood school persists in part because people need a school that is near to where they live, so they don't have to take a bus across town to drop students off or visit the school. Alternatively, families often enroll based on their workplace, seeking a school convenient to their commute. In these instances, consider how families and teachers could collaborate to outreach to families in the neighborhood of the school or at major employers near to the school. Safety is another essential issue. Most often, we think of safety in the context of outside intrusions into the school, and families are certainly aware of this possibility. But safety also has to do with seeking a school where the educators in the building demonstrate that they care for children and have built trust with families that they will keep the children safe day to day. Families consider school environment as much as school performance in making enrollment decisions, and the educators at the school personify that environment in their relationships with families. Initial outreach for the purpose of enrollment represents the school's first contact with families. The attitude and practice of outreach sets a tone for the ongoing family engagement efforts at the school and should be considered as part of an overall strategy. For instance, enrollment outreach overlaps with the first stages of family-school communications, in that the first contacts establish the basis for an ongoing developmental relationship. Other leading practices, including home visits and events, can also play a role in enrollment campaigns. This is the end of our presentation, High Impact Family Engagement, fostering a meaningful connection between school and family to support student achievement and success. Thank you for viewing.